Over the last week and a half, I've been playing the new God of War game live on stream. Overall, I think it's a good game, but I just wish it would have done more. Just taking a look at my notes here. I mean, the beginning scene is fantastic. The beginning, maybe like half hour of the game is fantastic. All the way up until the point that Odin walks in the room. I think they just picked the wrong voice actor. I think the writing was bad for Odin himself. I don't think that it was anything that the voice actor really did. I just think he's the wrong person for the job. He sounds like he's from New York City, where he's like an Italian mob boss or some shit. He uses words like my ex, why? Like, this is Odin. This is an Allfather. This is like one of the most, like, think Zeus, like in the old games. Or I mean, the only other person that we can really compare it to in recent cinema is like Sir Anthony Hopkins, which, I mean, you can't replicate that. I'm not saying that they should have tried to replicate that, but at the same time, they definitely could have done better with the choice of Odin and who that was. Thor, fantastic. A great Thor. He actually did really good. Like, I keep thinking in my brain that opening scene, are you a calm and reasonable person? Like, that hits spot on, and it was so good when it did. And I mean, the thing is as the game goes on, it doesn't get like we all knew that this game was going to be a visual spectacle. All we had to do was take a look back at 2018, and we knew this game was going to look fantastic. That was never in doubt. That was never a question at all. The only thing that I had in question was where the story was going to go. Is it going to make sense? And how handholdy is this game going to be? Because 2018 was a little bit handholdy, but this one was really bad. Like, this is an M-rated game. This is an M for mature game. Most people who are going to be playing this game are going to be adults. You don't need your followers and like the people who you have following around with you realm to realm needing to give you answers to every single puzzle and every single situation and making call outs that just never stop. Like, I understand, like, some people might want that. I understand that. But I don't. There should at least be a setting where you turn like companion hints off, or at least like the ability to tone it down, or at least just like turn it down all the way. The only way in the game that you can do that is by turning the dialogue all the way down. And like at some points, like in the beginning of the game, because it was really bad at the beginning of the game, I actually had to do that. I've never done that in a single video game that I've ever played. And I had to turn the volume down because they were so goddamn annoying and just like giving me the answers to like simple puzzles that would have only taken me like 5 seconds to finish. So like I really didn't like that at all. I don't know if that's just like a creative choice. I don't know if that's what they think that we want. I don't know. But like literally it would be like I walk up to a puzzle, I'd be like, oh, okay, hold on, let me just take a look around real quick. Maybe you should try climbing up the ladder. Thank you. I was getting there. I'm the fucking God of War here. I can understand a simple logic puzzle, or like the way that you have to throw your axe off the rock in order to like break the vines in Alfheim. You know what I mean? Like I get it. Give me 5 seconds, or give me like 30 seconds, even. You know, like I'm trying here. You know. I don't know. That might be a little bit nitpicky, but holy fuck, did they not shut up like the entire time? The entire time. They just would not shut the fuck up. It gets a little bit better. Like midway through the game, they stop giving you so many hints, it seemed, or I noticed. Or maybe I just toned it out and got used to it. I don't know. But like that's another thing that just really needs to like cut it out right there. The I'm not going to give away any like specific spoilers in this video, but like the end game feels rushed as fuck. Like there's all this build up to like this great big battle of war that's going to happen, and it lasts maybe like, I don't know, If you're fast enough, it could probably only last you like a half an hour. That's it. Like, there's no details that I'm going into, but like the whole thing might last like a half an hour at most. Maybe an hour if you don't die. But like, what the fuck? Like, why is there all this buildup for just a splash in the pond? You know, like I didn't really understand that part. Um, I thought it could have been better. I thought that it could have lasted a lot longer. I'll give you one spoiler. This is it. This is that. There's not another game after this. This is pretty much it. I'm thinking that like you might follow Atreus around in some of his adventures if you know popularity picks up regarding that. But I don't see that really happening. At least for what I understand, Kratos' story is over. Um, but I mean, I don't know. Like it just felt super rushed, and I just can't really. It just felt rushed. I don't want to go into any like super big spoilers there. Um, I don't think it should win Game of the Year. Like we knew it was going to be a visual spectacle. We knew that the story was going to be at least decent. I mean, it's kind of hard to fuck up these games. And then we knew that the voice acting was going to be really, really good. The only gripe that I have is with Odin, and that's really about it. So yeah, I still think Elden Ring holds the top spot in Game of the Year right now. I don't think any game is really going to touch that at all. But the biggest thing is I don't think that they changed enough from 2018. 2018's God of War was really, really good. That story was fantastic, phenomenal. But I just don't think that this God of War Ragnarok is going to do that. I really don't. I don't think that it's reached the pinnacle or the peak of where it could have been. Overall, I would probably give this game, you know, it's a solid 8 out of 10. It's not a bad game by any means. You know, it's just more so it just loses you in a way. But yeah, I once again, I think this game is probably a good 8 out of 10. Definitely worth the pickup. $70? Get it on sale? Worth it though? Overall, I think I spent maybe 30 hours. I mainly, like I said, I mainly did the story and I did like a few side missions here and there, but 30 hours ish, give or take. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got. I'll catch you later.